And now, the general weather around Alaska.
Start off tonight with a high surf advisory here for the coast of the Yukon Delta, all the coastline here around Norton Sound, the southern Seward Peninsula, right on up to Wales there in the Bering Strait. Again, high surf advisory out for tonight into early tomorrow morning for high surf that could cause minor beach erosion. Moving on to the fire danger graphic here. A lot of blue on the chart today here for the forecast for tomorrow. We've got some medium to high fire danger in the Kuskokwim Valley and high fire danger up here over the Yukon Flats, and then some high, and it's kind of hard to see there, with a little bit of extreme fire danger on the lee side of the eastern Alaska Range, and some high fire danger continues for areas of the Susitna Valley on down into the northern Kenai Peninsula and in the central part of the Copper River Basin. And for satellite imagery here, another nice day across the southeast coast. Otherwise, a lot of moisture flowing into the central interior here with bringing soaking rains today into the western part of the state, lightening up as it heads east here with much lighter amounts on the east side than what we saw today on the west side here. Drier also to the north and to the south with some clearing here, Bristol Bay into Kodiak Island. And a pretty good front out there to the west. Storm system shows up quite vividly out there with the low center kind of spinning right in this area and the stronger jet pushing this band of clouds, or the frontal boundary, faster to the east here in the south than it is to the north. So looking at the forecast for tonight, we've got just about a north-south oriented frontal boundary here from the eastern Aleutians, bringing rain, gusty winds into the Fox Islands on Alaska, Nikolsky, northward across the Pribilofs to St. Lawrence Island. And then this area of moisture here kind of retreating back to the west, actually breaking off. Got a trough here moving to the northeast there, keeping it kind of on the damp side there for the eastern Brooks Range Arctic coast. But drying out, becoming dry here over the central and eastern interior areas. Rain continues with that trough there from the Kobuk Valley up across the Seward Peninsula, right on up into the Noatak Valley in the western Brooks Range area. Rain starting to taper off for the Nome area, with those winds continuing to diminish. And then another low center coming northward here brings some wind and rain into Kodiak Island, with a pretty good area of widespread light rain moving into Bristol Bay in the southern Kuskokwim Valley southward to the Alaska Peninsula. And some of that moisture will start to push up into the southern Cook Inlet area, possibly Seldovia, maybe Homer, but generally dry here over southern Alaska this evening and overnight, right up into the interior again with that rain ending. And a nice, pretty nice conditions for the southeast coast with possible lower clouds out along the coastline. And that pattern holds for this panhandle tomorrow. Mostly sunny skies, light winds, dry conditions again. And same thing for the Copper River Basin into the central and western part of the interior here. Pretty good day coming up tomorrow. But with this system moving northward, that low tracking up into southern Kuskokwim Valley there. So rain for the area for the Kuskokwim Delta into Bristol Bay, and with this front, rain spreading up across the Kenai Peninsula and Cook Inlet and eventually into Prince William Sound. And up to the north, we've got one weak thing up here keeping some showers in over the eastern Arctic coast, eastern Brooks Range, and another one out here, a little bit stronger, a little more potent in precipitation, but still light rainfall amounts for the central and western Arctic coastal areas down to about Cape Lisburne, maybe Point Hope. Few showers lingering around Kotzebue, Selawik area. And then this front really not making much eastward progress here. Periods of rain continue for the eastern Aleutians, central Aleutians as well, mostly Atka Island. Wet conditions continue with low clouds, fog, and drizzle. For the Pribilof Islands, is that low remains parked at least through tomorrow out over the western Bering Sea. Then it starts to drop southward a little and continues to weaken on Thursday. A new system develops and pushes eastward here. So finally, that rain jogging to the east there from where it'll be tomorrow afternoon. That system pushes it eastward into the Alaska Peninsula Thursday and Thursday afternoon, with rain spreading into the southwest coast and across the Yukon-Kuskokwim Delta to the Kuskokwim Mountains here. Scattered isolated showers in the interior, otherwise partly sunny skies from the north slope down to the south central Alaska area. So after some rain tomorrow, it should clear out again, or at least dry out, with partly sunny skies here across south central Alaska and Prince William Sound. Not too bad up in the Tanana Valley as well. So drier conditions through all the interior here with maybe a little bit warmer temperature, especially on the east side. Looking at highs possibly in the 70 to 75 degree range. And this trough skirting southeastward here. Most of the moisture over in Canada, but could be a few isolated showers developing over the mountainous terrain of the Panhandle. And the outlook for Friday, after that moves through, back to partly and mostly sunny, dry conditions for the entire southeast coast. On up into the Copper River Basin. Look for scattered showers, isolated thunderstorms along and north of this trough here from the central interior up to the Brooks Range, with the Arctic coast looking pretty good. Partly and mostly sunny skies up there for Friday. And this front continues to spread moisture inland and slowly northward. So some rain into the southern Seward Peninsula, wet across Norton Sound, across much of the southwest interior, and then rain ending with some scattered showers along the southwest coast. But periods of rain for Kodiak Island early on, and that'll be diminishing and ending in the afternoon, especially from southwest to northeast as that low tracks eastward a little bit there. And some partial clearing in store with dry weather for the Alaska Peninsula. Bristol Bay looking pretty dry for the day Friday. And another trough out here brings a kind of an enhanced area of some light rain or showers across the central Aleutians up to the Pribilof Islands. Isolated and scattered showers farther to the west with that low center spinning out there and really not moving a whole lot. For the lows tonight, 40s and 50s across just about all of Alaska for the overnight lows, and then the highs tomorrow. Anywhere from 65 to 75 over the central and eastern interior down into the northern Kuskokwim Valley. 65 to 75 or 65 to 70. Could be some lower 70s, Sitna Valley, and mid 70s in the Copper River Basin, and upper 60s to lower 70s for the southeast coast, and the 50s out west. And for the lows on Thursday morning, 40s and 50s once again across all of the state. And followed by highs Thursday afternoon, 70 to 75 central interior eastward, and mostly 60s to maybe some lower 70s here for south central Alaska Copper River Basin, mostly in the lower to mid 60s here over the southwest interior down to Bristol Bay, upper 50s Kodiak Island, 50s for the Bering Sea and the Aleutians, and highs mostly in the 60s now for the southeast coast.